Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new information to go over. New events and mystery gifts have been announced. Shrouded Fable has also been announced. We have a massive rumor going over the next Pokemon Presents happening this month. There's a lot of things to break down and get into today. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, we have the second wave of the Primarina 7-star event, Terra Raid Battle. We have HDvee here tweeting out saying the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Mighty Primarina Terra Raid Battle event has begun its second run, with Blissey returning as additional raids, and it runs until the 19th of May, 23:59 UTC. Now, the next 7-star raid will most likely get announced on Monday, or it could obviously be a massive mass outbreak event as well. But yeah, that's usually what happens. We get 2 weeks of the 7-star raid, and then a new raid is announced the day after it ends. No idea what it's going to be next. They seem to just be going through starters and stuff. Obviously, a while ago, Riddler-Coup did kind of state that we were going to be getting more legendary raids, so hopefully there's one of those in the near future. But as of right now, it's just a Primarina 7-star raid, and of course, Blissey also accompanying it. So we have that quick update. We also have a new mystery gift that has been announced as well. Again, not code related at the moment, just the announcement of the actual mystery gift, and again the code will drop on the 1st and 2nd of June. So HDvee update, a new distribution has been announced during the Pokemon Japan Championships on the 1st of June and the 2nd. A code will be given to get the 2023 champion Kaito Ari's Talonflame. So obviously it's going to be competitively ready, it's going to be coming in a Cherish Ball, good moveset, good item, good nature, good IVs, good EVs, everything we want. Like, we're getting so many of these mystery gifts lately. Obviously we had the Gyarados, we had the Paradoxes, we're now getting Talonflame. I think there was another one as well. We're getting the Quaxly one soon. There's a lot of kind of mystery gift updates that are kind of popping up lately, and I don't know why they're giving us so many, but I for one am very happy about it. So keep coming our way. We really like these competitive Cherish Ball Pokemon. Anyway, that is the mystery gift and the raid update for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Moving on, we do also have this new announcement. Shrouded Fable has been announced as the next Pokemon TCG set for the West. It releases on the 2nd of August 2024. Another set all to do with like the Teal Mask. Obviously we had the Masquerade, Teal Masquerade, or whatever it's called, and now we're getting a Shrouded Fable, which is all about Pecharin and the Loyal 3. So we have Pokeguardian here tweeting out the main kind of aspects of this set. So Scarlet and Violet Shrouded Fable includes 3 A-Spec rare trainer cards, 5 Pokemon EX and 1 Terra Raid, Terra Pokemon EX, 15 illustration rare Pokemon, 5 special illustration rare Pokemon and supporter cards, 5 hyper rare gold etched cards, and over 95 cards. Again, the last TCG set that we kind of spoke about, obviously kind of dived into Generation 5 a little bit, with the whole dragon situation with, I think Reshiram was in it, I think Colress was in it. There doesn't seem to be much Generation 5 stuff happening in this gen, or this TCG set, should I say. But they do have some really, really good cards. Like this Greninja card is insane, man. It looks so, so good. This could easily be like one of my favorite cards that I've ever seen. It looks so, so nice. We have the King Gambit card as well, which is ridiculously nice. And then this is the Pecharin card as well. So some really, really nice cards for this set. We've got some really good pack art as well of the Loyal 3 and Pecharin. But yeah, they look so, so good, man. I can't wait for this set to kind of drop. There's just so many good cards in it that have already been kind of like revealed and stuff. But this is just all of the main information about it. So a Lighting Terra-type Reverum EX is coming. Kingdra EX also featured in the Shrouded Fable Kingdra Special Illustration Collection. Interestingly note, the set will be legal for the World Championship 2024. And also, yeah, we've already gone over what's going to be like the main sort of aspects of the set in terms of what cards you're going to get. And then there's also some other things as well, with like the ETB and yeah, just other things as well. Like, you can read all this. It's on Pokeguardian if you're really, really into the TCG and want to know all about it. But that's just the latest set that's been announced, and this is dropping on the 2nd of August in the West. Moving on, we do also have the Pokemon Go event update, the Incense Day for Ferroseed. HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, the Pokemon Go Incense Day has been announced, runs May the 26th, so that is next Sunday, from 11 AM through to 5 PM local time, and focuses on Ferroseed. And this is all of the latest information about it on Pokemon Go. So explore mossy caves and incense, and with incense you may encounter the Iron Seed Pokemon. Ferroseed and other grass type and steel type Pokemon will appear during Incense Day on May the 26th. So these are kind of the boosts. So event bonuses: incense is more likely to attract Ferroseed, increased chance to encounter shiny Ferroseed, and then daily adventure incense lasts twice as long. So obviously that's very, very good if you're trying to get like the Galarian birds and stuff. And then these Pokemon will be attracted to incense during these local times. So 11 till 12, 1 till 2, and 3 till 4. You're going to get higher chances of finding Hisuian Voltorb, Tangela, Hoppip, Petlil, Phantom, and Morlul. All can be shiny and much likely to pop up on incense. And then for the steel types, between 12 till 1, 2 till 3, and 4 till 5, you got a higher chance of seeing Galarian Meowth, Magnemite, Aron, Beldum, Shieldon, and Togedemaru. All can be shiny, barring Togedemaru, and these will have higher chance of popping up on incense during these times. So that's the incense day for Pokemon Go. So they're all like the latest updates and Shrouded Fable and everything like that. Moving on, we have a Mahusive rumor to go over today regarding the next Pokemon Presents. This popped up on 4chan a few days ago. It popped up on the 11th of May. And it's titled Pokemon Presents Information. So, of course, it was on 4chan, so take it with a massive grain of salt. Most likely going to be fake until either confirmed or not. But either way, they start things off by saying, "Hello, I'm Pyro Affleck, the fusion between Pyro and Ben Affleck." So if you're not sure about what they're referring to with that, Pyro is the main kind of Nintendo leaker in the community. Absolutely sparkling track record. If you think that Riddler-Ku is reliable, if you think that, then Pyro is like even further beyond, you know, Dragon Ball style. Like, this guy is 100% legit. Everything he's ever said has turned out to be true, whereas Riddler-Ku's track record is a little bit shaky as of late. And then the whole Ben Affleck thing is the Sword and Shield leak that happened with the Ben Affleck picture, which obviously popped up on 4chan. And again, this is what I mean, you know, that was a massive Sword and Shield leak that popped up on 4chan. And a lot of people dismissed that, and then it turns out that I got everything right. I got like Yampa right, and loads of other Pokemon and characters and everything like that. I got the gym leaders, and that was just some random post on 4chan, and they got everything right. So this is what I mean. Yeah, I know most of the time they do turn out to be fake, but you know, sometimes they do actually turn out to be legit. And the Ben Affleck leak is a really, really good example of that. Plus, trailers and stuff always get leaked on 4chan. You know, 99% of the time, as I say, it is fake, but sometimes it generally is true. But this is a lot of information about the next Pokemon Presents, but they are saying it's happening this month, so I guess they would have a lot of information about it. But anyway, we're off topic. I have information regarding the upcoming Pokemon Presents. Here it is. So the Pokemon Presents is going to be the 28th of May, 2024. That is very, very close. And that is not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. So it'll probably get announced on the 27th, being the Monday, for the Tuesday on the 28th. Now, personally, I can't see us getting a Pokemon Presents this month. For me, it's more likely going to be July, August time. June is still kind of on the cards, but because we know we're getting a Nintendo Direct in June, I think it's more likely the Presents is going to be July or August. Plus, they're probably just not going to have much to show in this Presents. You know, whether this is true or not, I'm just going to say, like, that they probably aren't going to be showing as much. If there isn't a game this year, which Riddler-Ku is basically stating, what have they really got to show us? You know, they've got to show us Pokemon Pocket, and then they've got to show us Legend ZA, which is coming out apparently late next year, so isn't even going to have much to show regardless. So the next Pokemon Presents probably isn't even going to be that good anyway, unless Riddler-Ku is wrong and they drop like Gen 5 remakes or something like that. But yeah, I really don't know. I'm a little bit kind of all over the place with what to expect this year, because Riddler-Ku has said there's something happening this year. He said there's not something happening this year, unless he's talking about potentially ports. You know, he did say that there was something really good. He said there was something happening at the end of the year that was going to empty your wallet, and that could very well be like GBA ports, and that could be something that's either announced in the Nintendo Direct or maybe during the Pokemon Presents. But yeah, he did say there was something happening this year, so it could be ports, who knows. Which I think if we did get ports this year, I think a lot of people would be very happy with that. But anyway, moving on. It's going to be 20 minutes long, so obviously that was longer than the Pokemon Presents we got on Pokemon Day. But again, as I just said, if we're not getting anything this year, that there's not really much for them to show. It's just Pokemon Pocket, obviously the mobile updates, and then Legend ZA, a little bit of gameplay. That's probably all they're going to show. Maybe the starters as well, obviously. Terra Raid battle events featuring Mighty Chestnut, Mighty Greninja, and Mighty Delphox. So obviously that's a reference to the Generation 6 starters. And then Mighty Chestnut will begin on the 29th of May. Mighty Greninja will be on the 5th of June, and then Mighty Delphox will begin on the 12th of June as well. So, yeah, I mean, giving us exact dates and stuff is always nice, because you know when to kind of look out for it. But we have obviously already had Greninja, so would they redo that? I mean, they redid Charizard, so maybe. They did do the Kanto starters, and they did do they redid Charizard for that, so maybe they just do Greninja again for that. I think we've already had think we've already had all of them, haven't we? I actually can't remember. I can't remember what raids we've had and haven't had. Yeah, can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe we've already had Delphox as well. We might have actually already had all 3. I can't remember, but either way, they're all apparently coming back. Pokemon Go, GoFest 2024. So yeah, I mean, a lot of information is coming out about GoFest as of right now anyway, with the whole Necrozma fusion stuff, Duskmane, Dawnwings. That was all dropped recently, so they'd probably just go over that in the next Pokemon Presents. It depends though, because obviously GoFest is, what, June, July? And yeah, if there isn't a Pokemon Presents until after that, then obviously they won't go over it. But if it's before that, then yeah, they will be talking about it. Pokemon Sleep, and then Suicune coming in June 2024. So obviously we've already had Raikou and Entei, so Suicune is next on the roster. So yeah, we'd probably get that announced in the next Pokemon Presents. Pokemon Masters EX, so Arven debut with Bostiff, Juliana debuts with Meowscarada, Lysandre paired with Xerneas, and then 3,000 gem login bonus. So obviously just some perks, some events and stuff happening for Pokemon, for the Pokemon Presents during Pokemon Masters. And then Pokemon Cafe Remix, so Loyal 3, Ogapon, and Petrun are coming. Pokemon Unite, Ceruledge coming July 2024, and Koraidon coming on May the 28th, 2024. So that would obviously be shadow dropping on this alleged Pokemon Presents Day. Moving on, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. So the trailer shows a kid sitting at a desk, phone buzzing. He opens to a battle request from a friend, shows animation of game battles, shows some trades being completed between friends, shows an in-game public trade platform, shows various cards when opening packs, including holographic effect cards, various sets at launch, including the Classic 151 and the Temporal Forces set, 10 packs bonus to contain a holographic Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, or Mewtwo by linking your Pokemon account to the game, and it releases the 28th of June, 2024. So, yeah, I mean, I could see that kind of release date happening for Pokemon Pocket. Again, as of right now, this is all we're getting this year. You know, that's all we know about that is happening this year, and I don't think a mobile TCG game is going to be enough to hold everybody, like, happy until the next Pokemon game comes out, which could be late next year, if Riddler-Coup is correct. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but it's not a main series game, is it? It's no, like, Generation 5 remake or Generation 2 remake or anything like that. A lot of people aren't into the TCG, so for those people, they're not getting anything this year because they haven't been bothered about this. But either way, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's apparently coming out on the 28th of June, 2024. Moving on, we have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers DX. So, remake of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, Time and Darkness, releasing on the 22nd of November 2024. So we'd be getting a spin-off game. It'd be yeah, Mystery Dungeon, yeah, Explorers. It's a remake, obviously, of Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, Time and Darkness. And then Pokemon Works announcement, pumped up trailer. So yeah, I mean, they are needing to announce Pokemon Works. You know, we know it's a thing. It's been trademarked, whatever. We know it's on its way. Ilka, obviously, combining with Game Freak. Probably going to be working on remakes and stuff in the future. But yeah, we're kind of just waiting for them to announce that, which will probably be in the next Pokemon Presents. And then Pokemon Legends ZA trailer shows gameplay footage. It's about time. The starters are going to be Piplup, Torchic, and Snivy. Again, I think if it's not... I think more so that it's going to be the Generation 6 starters, but if it's not those, then this is the 3 that I would probably expect to see. Just because Piplup, because of Napoleon. Torchic because the rooster is the national animal of France, and then Snivy has a lot of French kind of connotations and stuff like that. Reveals one new Mega Evolution, Mega Hitmonlee. That's a very random Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution. And I know that we've obviously had branched evolution lines before where one does get a Mega Evolution, such as Mega Slowbro, with Slowking not getting anything. But Hitmonlee's a really random Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution. It shows Zygarde Absolute, which I'm assuming is like a new form of Zygarde, and it releases early 2025. So, again, this is obviously completely against what Riddler-Coup is saying, because he said it's not coming so early in 2025. So, again, this could be wrong. Riddler-Coup could be wrong. Hopefully, Riddler-Coup is wrong. But, again, that's all we really have to go off right now. And they also say Pokemon Presents Mini 30th of May 2024. So this would obviously be something similar to like the Unite Presents that we got. So way back when Unite was announced, we got the main Pokemon Presents, and then we also got like an extra Pokemon Presents a week after, going over Pokemon Unite and stuff. I can't really see this happening though. Like, why would we get a Presents on the 28th of May and then a couple of days later just get a Presents Mini? Why would they not just drop all of it in the same Pokemon Presents? Like, it just seems super stupid. Like, why would they do that? Like, just drop it all in the big Pokemon Presents. Anyway, though, apparently it will be aired on the Pokemon Japanese YouTube channel. It'll be aired at 10 AM JST as opposed to 11 PM JST in the May 28 Pokemon Presents. It'll be 2 to 3 minutes long. Pokemon Friendship Mania combines the entertainment of Pokemon Wave Hello with the features of Pokemon Ame. It was made as a crossover promotion between Microsoft Windows 11 24H2 update and Pokemon Legends ZA not mentioned. It customized the wallpaper and Pokepuffs with Microsoft Copilot. Featured only the starters from Pokemon Legends ZA. Rosa will appear as the tutorial of this game. Few screenshots, no gameplay. Releasing in the second half of 2024, coinciding with the release of Microsoft Windows 11 24H2 update on Microsoft Windows PCs in Japan. I just highly doubt it. I can't see Pokemon on PC. I just really can't. Apart from, like, obviously, like the trading card game and stuff, like an actual big Pokemon game. The only information about this game will only be Micro Pokemon Presents, also not mentioned. Forgot to say Mini in the last one. So, yeah, I mean, this is all well and good, but this kind of, like, thing here, I just don't know why they would drop a Mini Presents a couple of days after the main one. Like, I understand that they don't want it to all be about this, but they could just still drop it in the main Pokemon Presents. Like, more eyes are going to be on that. But yeah, I mean, the rest of it, I don't believe it. I mean, it's a massive present, like it's a massive rumor. They've really just kind of, it's just a bit of a fiction, really, isn't it? It's just what they really want to see. I mean, Mystery Dungeon this year, potentially, like Riddler did say we were going to get something this year that was going to, you know, cost our wallet a lot, and again, that could be GBA ports, it could be Mystery Dungeon remake, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, apparently we're not getting any main series game this year, but we'll see what happens. But I don't know, I'm calling BS on this. I don't think it's true at all, and I don't think I really want it to be true. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not really a massive fan of here, and I just don't expect to present to be like in a couple of weeks. I just think it'd be a little bit too early. Even though they gave us literally nothing in the original Pokemon Day Presents, I just think it's still a little bit early. I think we'll get the June Direct out of the way, and then Pokemon will do their thing. I mean, Pokemon could be in the June Direct, you don't know. Like, all the GBA ports and stuff could get announced during that Direct. But that's the kind of... That's the main thing I think is going to happen now, from what Riddler has said. I think ports are the most likeliest thing that we get this year now, which is going to empty our wallet, which is his words, you know, that's what he said. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this rumor here. Do you think it is true or not? Do you want it to be true or not? And also let me know your thoughts on everything else that we covered. Make sure to do the incense there if you are playing Pokemon Go. What is your thoughts on Shrouded Fable? And then also, what are your thoughts on the mystery gift? And also make sure to do the raid if you haven't already. But that's going to be everything from me. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, peace.